I was on in Texas.
Oh,
That's a two-step.
Mom told me that you were a player.
What's that mean, player?
Like player, like you dated a lot of women.
A slut.
Yeah. Basically, yes.
Well, I had my days.
Okay, so you confirm this statement. Is that what's happening right now?
Is that how she gave you the description?
That's funny.
That's pretty funny.
So what did you do? You do you remember when you first saw Mom? And you're like, she's pretty. That's what you thought.
Yep, blue-eyed, blonde, and smart,
Yeah.
and a mouth on her.
She has never lost that.
She hasn't lost the mouth.
Nope.
She's still blue-eyed, blonde, beautiful woman, but she has her dark side.
We all do. Don't we all? Fuck.
Yeah.
And how long were you the manager of Shifties? Shifties.
Well, I started out as a bouncer first.
You a bouncer? Tiny. You're
I know,
like a
but I
big
started
guy.
out as a bouncer.
You just were like nice to people, probably.
And that's right. I never
Yeah.
had one fight.
Yeah.
Not one fight in all the time I was there. The other bouncer, Doug, he had fights every night.
Yeah.
Every time he worked, there was fights. Every time I worked, there was no fights. And so the manager, big, what's his name, he'd come to me and say, how come when you're on, there's never any fights, but when Doug's on, there's always a fight? I said, because he doesn't have the right attitude. He thinks muscle shuts things down, and it doesn't. It makes it worse. But I believe in talk. I believe go to them and say, well, what's the problem? What are you upset? And find out what the problem is, and just, you know what? You like coming here? Like, just logic. You like coming here? Yeah. But I don't like that guy looking at my girlfriend. Well, okay. But maybe he's not looking at your girlfriend. Or maybe he is because he thinks how lucky you are to have that girl. That he's admiring your girlfriend and admiring how lucky you are. Just stuff like that, and just calms him down and put the ball back in his court type of thing. And then I offer always, anybody had a trouble with, I always bought them a drink or two.
Yeah.
Always. So that helped a lot.
Yeah.
I gave them, or if we did have one fight though. I remember actually two fights. It wasn't a fight. The first one was going to be a big fight. It was a hockey team and a football team came in there, and because they started coming all the time, and I thought, oh, this keeps us busy here. Thursday, Friday, Saturday is always packed, right?
Nice.
And so they started coming, these football teams. I think it was Calgary Huskies, and the football was Calgary Huskies, and the hockey was some junior team. I don't know what they're called, but anyways, they'd come in there, and of course, it's always clashing. So I seen them coming in a few times. I thought, oh, we're gonna have a problem with these guys because they're so egotistic, macho. That football guy's looking at my girlfriend over here, and so I said to my bouncers, I said, okay, guys, we have both the football and the hockey team in here. We're gonna have a problem tonight. It's brewing. I can feel it. So I want you guys to do this. I want each one of you up on each corner of the room on that side, because the football here, hockey here, in the same area instead of over there. They're right there, which made it even better because could contain them fast.
Yeah, that's right.
So they're here, and I had my bouncers at each corner just sitting around watching. And I said, now if anything breaks out, see those two guys right there, the captains of each team? I want them both grabbed fast and taken in the back room real quick. Don't even get a chance to get going.
Yeah.
And so everybody's all ready. And they're drinking, doing their kids are doing their thing, and then all of a sudden, the football guy, I think it's football guy's girlfriend, gets up to go to the bathroom. And so as she's going, the hockey player is looking at her like, oh, and he sees this. So I looked at everybody and said, oh, here it comes. So she's going to the bathroom. He gets over to the hockey player. Don't look at my girlfriend like this, right? That kind of stuff. What are you doing looking at my girlfriend? Don't talk to her, you know. Well, that didn't go over with the hockey player. And away it went. So the fight breaks out. Oh my God, everybody was flying everywhere. So I just said, grab those two guys, which they did. They grabbed them and brought them into the back room. And I laid them down on the floor and sat on type thing, keep them down on the floor.
Yeah.
And I said, okay, call the cops. We're going to have these two busted here. In the meantime, I said to the bouncers, get me their ID. This is where they got a little laxy. So they get their ID, and I'm looking at their ID, 17.
Oh.
They're underage.
Oh, no shit.
I thought they were 18 or more, right? Because they're big kids.
Yeah.
I looked at this. Oh, I said, who let these guys in here? 17-year-olds. Holy Christ, we'll get fined and shut down.
And you just called the cops.
And we just called the cops. So I said, okay. I went right over to those two and I said, okay, this is the way it's going to go. And I was hoping they'd agree. I said, this is what's going to happen. You guys have two choices. You can go downtown with the cops for disturbance and all that. Plus, you're going to get a month's ban from this place. Or you take a week ban and you come back. And when you come back in a week and you promise to keep the peace and never have this shit happen again, because nobody's stealing anybody's girlfriends. They're not interested in that. They just found them attractive. Anyways, and I'll buy you each 2 drinks when you come. Do you want to stay here for the cops or what? And they said, oh, okay, we'll take it. Thank God.
Oh,
I
shit.
had the cops come.
Yeah.
In the meantime, I told the bouncer they called the cops. Said,
Yeah.
you can cancel, everything's good.
Okay.
Get them to cancel.
Yeah.
They don't know that. So they canceled the coppers. And in the meantime, these guys agreed, yeah, okay, we'll take a week. So they each took a week, and all their friends would come in without them. And they're nice and peaceful. And I always bought everybody a drink, on the house, just to help make them spend more, of course.
Yeah.
And to let them know that we care about their customer service. So then after the week was over, they came back and I met them at the door. I said, okay, guys, your week's up. What are we going to do? Are you going to act like young civil men and not have any more of this shit? Yep. Okay, we won't do that no more. Okay, so I come on in. By the way, I have those 2 drinks for you. So I remembered that, right? They remembered. And they had their drinks, and we never had another incident in all the time I was there with those 2 groups.
Okay, yeah.
The other incident I had was I had a young waitress that had a boyfriend that was a very jealous, controlling kind of guy.
Yeah.
And she was crying to her girlfriends about this, and the girlfriends would come and tell me how her boyfriend is so controlled and all this shit. And I said, oh, okay. Well, let me know when he comes in. And so in one night we're playing John Travolta's song, what's that one where, remember him and Olivia Newton-John?
Okay, from Greece?
From Greece. We're playing the music and all that.
Yeah.
As he comes in, and nobody's on the dance floor yet, and I seen him coming in, because they let me know he was there. So I met him in the middle of the dance floor, because he was coming across to get her, to go to her.
Yeah.
And I met him there. I said, whatever his name was, let's make a name up. Michael.
Yeah.
Excuse me, Michael, but what's her name doesn't want to see you anymore. So unless you're here to have a nice evening and, drink and have a nice evening, you're going to have to leave. Oh, then that was it. He just said, fuck you, and swore at me, and he punched me in the mouth. And all my bouncers were all over him like flies of shit paper when they seen that. And I didn't do anything. I just said, okay, guys, just grab him, take him to the door, and then we told him there, you're banned. You can never come back here again until you apologize, and you never bother the girl.
Yeah.
Because if she lets us know, we'll let you know.
Yeah,
You
that's
should
fair.
be doing that. I don't remember him ever coming back. He never did come back, and she was okay. And I think she split up with him too. I don't remember her much after that. That was the only two incidents we ever had. Was Doug every night, every Thursday, every Saturday, fights, fights, fights. He loved fighting that guy. I said, Doug,
Who's
why do
Doug?
you just this other supervisor, a
Oh,
bouncer?
okay, okay, yeah.
I said, why do you always fight? He said, oh, I love fighting.
Yeah, there you go.
Just kick the shit out. I
Yeah.
don't care.
Yeah.
I said, well, that's stupid. You're gonna get a reputation. You know, you want to fight? Go to this bar. We don't want that reputation here. You got to stop that shit. When I became manager, he was fired. I got rid of him. Poof. I gave him a chance. I
That's
said, if you want to stay here, there's no more fighting. I want you to do the opposite. You know, invite them, buy them a drink, whatever, calm them down.
Yeah.
No more fighting. And his fighting stopped for a while.
Yeah.
And then we had this other guy there that he was there before me, but when I became manager, I said to my crew, I said, this is what's going to happen. Nobody drinks while you're working. And nobody does any of that. But in the night, I will buy you guys each a drink or two on the house for working so hard and all that. But nobody drinks while we're in work.
Yeah.
That one guy had to push the button. So he goes around and he's sneaking behind the bar and he's having a nip, and then he go out and everybody sees him doing this. I seen him, but I didn't want to say nothing. I want to see if somebody's going to tell me. So that night we're cleaning up and everybody's gone. Some of the waitresses said, "Do you know that what's his name's drinking?" I said, "Yeah." "Oh, well, aren't you going to do anything about it?" I said, "Yeah, I am, but I wanted you guys to tell me. I didn't want to confront him and then not have the support. I needed to know I had the support first, and that's how they did it. They gave me the support. So they said, well, he shouldn't be doing that, blah, blah, blah. They tell him not to do it all the time, but he doesn't listen. He says, what's he going to do, you know? Because he was there before me, thinking he had longevity. So the next night comes on when we opened up, and everybody came in before the customers. And I looked at him and I said, let's use his name, Mike. I said, Mike, come here, I got to talk to you. It looks like you've been drinking through the night. And everybody's telling me you've been drinking through the night. And I can see that you've been drinking through the night. And what was the rule? The rule is don't drink through the night. We'll have all the drinks we want after. And we go out to the spaghetti factory, all of us, and we'll have some more there till 4 or 5 in the morning. Anyways, I said, so I'm sorry, but that's the rules, and you broke the rule. You disrespect everybody here, including myself, and we can't have that. So you're going to have to go. Fuck you, I don't have all of that bullshit, eh? And he's looking at everybody for support. Nobody supported him.
No.
They all said, we told you not to do that. You know?
Yeah.
And so he was gone. He said, you can go. Bye-bye. Of course, he had to leave, and he left, and never seen him again. So that was good. These are little incidents that happen. But the trick, and my manager,